We're here. The Gifted Gab podcast. Want to give a big shout out to Kashan Persian Rugs, Alberta's go-to area rug dealer. You guys know the drill. 20% off with the discount code.
That's it?
The Gifted Gab, 20% off. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not a lot. Now I gotta go and do 30% now because she said something.
You know, Christmas is around the corner, bro.
50.
That's crazy.
You said 50.
That's
Wow,
like
that's
56.
56%.
You never see that, right? You don't see that.
We got a special episode for you guys today. We got a special guest here.
Mm-hmm.
Badz from Badz With Friends.
Jeez.
Gang shit.
We here, man.
Most likely have not heard of me, so I don't know, acting like I'm famous. From Badz With Friends.
Badz With Friends, you know. Do you want to? I'll introduce.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
You do it. Yeah.
Badz is a journalist, student. You still studying, right?
Done.
Oh, you done?
Congrats to you.
Congratulations.
Shit.
Thank you.
You know, she's got her own podcast, Badz With Friends. Make sure you guys check it out.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Insightful.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's
What else?
we laugh. We be driving to listen to it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tough. It's tough. It's a good podcast. Yeah. Anything you want to say about, you know, the podcast platform? Anything you've been doing
Recently, or what's going on in your life?
With the podcast?
Just in
Anything.
general,
Or
anything.
just like in general?
Yeah.
Well, I've been going, I'm just
Let,
playing.
let the people know.
Podcast is all about relationships. We take jabs at people, mostly, you know, the men's.
That's crazy.
But we give good advice, I feel. People think like
Wow.
we're legit, so coming to me, dear Badz, I have this and this. Can you help me? And I'm like, yeah. And I just Google it. Like, there you go. There you go.
Wow.
Yep.
I can't do that.
She said she's
What?
Googling
Googling it?
She's giving you guys Google advice, guys. That's crazy.
Still works though. They're like, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. You thank Google.
What's your Instagram handle so people can follow you? We'll put it on the screen too.
Yeah.
but
It's at Who's Badz.
Very
How do you
simple.
spell it?
Oh, WHOZ_BAD.
And then the podcast page. And where can they find the podcast?
Oh, sorry, I don't know. The podcast page is Badz With Friends. If you go to my actual profile, it's already there. So just click the handle. And what was the other question?
Where can they find it?
Everywhere. Just Google it.
It's global,
Like
baby.
I do.
It's global.
Apple Music, SoundCloud, all that.
Okay.
All right.
You know, this is a special episode, you know. Up until now, all of our guests have been men.
And from Toronto, actually.
And from Toronto.
Yeah. This is first.
I'm Calgarian.
Shout
Is that
out
how you guys
Calgary.
say it? Calgarian?
You never said that out loud?
Nah, man. Are you consider yourself a Calgarian? You lived there for years, haven't you?
Yeah, I lived there for a little bit still.
So if you meet someone on the street, are you say,
Are you
I'm a
asking me if I'm
Calgarian?
claiming Calgary?
Why are you
Yes.
laughing? What's wrong with leaving Calgary?
Please, I'm still claiming Toronto.
You guys are very Calgarian. I don't know how you say
Calgarian?
it. You guys are very proud.
Isn't it like Torontarian? Like,
Nah, we don't say Toronto.
what do you say?
I'm from Toronto.
So if you're
I don't
like,
say I'm from Saga. Let's get that clear. But like, you know, if you're gonna say you're from Toronto, you just be like,
but isn't like that like essentially the same thing?
a Calgarian?
No. Saga and Toronto.
Oh hell no!
It's like Airdrie in Calgary.
Wow. Wow. I'm not even gonna comment on that. No, Saga, we're different. Like we're in our own.
A couple of people gonna be
Our
triggered.
own. Nah, like if you meet someone from Saga, you're gonna know they're from Saga.
I'm not.
I wouldn't. I'd be like Toronto, right? Ontario.
Nah, because when you're from Saga, you're proud of where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Like you, it's one of those ones. Yeah. Like
So they're gonna be like, before you know my name, I am from Mississauga.
they're gonna know.
So like, do
Exactly.
people who are from Orange County say they're from LA or they say Orange County?
It's a great question. I mean, people. I don't know. It's a great question.
I'd like to know.
Anyways,
Most likely, LA.
Today is a you know, there's a lot going on right now in the news. Right now, I think the Area 51 raid is live.
today's the day.
It's today, right?
Today
Is it that meme?
It's a whole thing.
is a whole
That's it
like,
though, right?
Yeah.
Unless something actually happened recently.
like no, it's happening today. Like it's happening as we record this podcast.
What's
they're
happening?
they're raiding Area 51.
It's not. It's an actual place. I thought
Area
it was just
51?
like
No.
yeah, like I thought it was like oh.
I think it's
Area 51's a real place.
Yeah, it's in
Thought it was
where is
like-
it? Like Nevada?
Nevada.
Yeah,
That's where they keep the aliens.
Yeah.
apparently.
I'm big
I
on,
want to see a photo.
I'm
You-
big
are
on
you-
aliens.
You're big or you're not?
I am big on aliens.
You're a big alien guy.
I think it's pretty ignorant to think we're the only people out here in the universe.
Weirdo.
I think it's very ignorant to think that.
You weirdo.
You don't believe in aliens?
I'm kind of on the fence with that. I don't know. Like, I really don't know what. I'm indifferent about it. I don't know.
I mean, like, we can't be, like, would you be surprised? No, right?
Nah, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's just like,
Like, if you went out to space for some reason and you bumped into somebody else, would you be surprised? That wasn't human.
okay, I see what you guys are saying. Like, we live in a planet in a huge ass galaxy. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying. Like, we might not be the only people, but like, it's 2019. What evidence do we have of actually seeing physical?
It's all at Area 51.
Aliens.
That was the whole point of it.
So you're saying we're gonna find out today if this
Please,
is real
I'm
or
reading it
not.
right now. It said none of the 75 people who showed up. 75.
75.
That's still a lot.
I swear they had groups of like 3,000 on Facebook pages and shit like
There was
that.
2 million people
That's
confirmed
crazy.
going to the event.
You guys are frauds.
75 people none of the 75 people who turned up for the event attempted to storm Area 51. One person was arrested for urinating near the gate.
That's as far as I'm getting, man.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
They talked a big game though.
So, like, what are they doing there? Like,
they were gonna storm it and be like, "Yo, we want to find out if there's aliens or not."
did they?
They were tired of not knowing. They're like, "Yo, shit."
What happened to them? Where they at? Like, the people, where'd they go?
Good question.
Like, it's happening right now. They still doing it?
It was a joke. It was a possible disaster though because
Possibly
because they
someone's gonna die.
addressed it.
People were gonna die if
They actually addressed like for like
yeah.
government agencies to actually address this event on Facebook and say if anybody comes here we're gonna shoot you guys just like any other regular day, which is not
That's pretty
that's
scary.
not verbatim, but that's basically what they said.
But that means like they're
They were scared.
scared. Like they're hiding something.
That's crazy. That's
It's
a
not
power.
aliens. Like, you're not gonna go there and find like ET. Like, you're not gonna find that nigga there. You know what I mean? You're gonna find like
You might.
I'm just saying they're hiding something.
you'll find like cancer, like the cure to cancer and shit. That's what they're hiding.
No. They got.
You watch Family Guy? I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell.
You don't call me out on your own podcast. Right?
Shit, shout out to all my Family Guy listeners. They just came out a new season, by the way.
Really?
Side note, yeah.
Okay.
I might have to
So
peep that.
you guys don't think that the government's hiding stuff from people at Area 51?
The
Absolutely.
government. Say that again. The government what?
Hiding stuff from people?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You'd be stupid not to believe that. The hell?
Alien. What else could they really be hiding?
Bro, I don't know. I'm not gonna say aliens are real and all that, but like
Aliens
they're
are
hiding
real.
something.
Watch the X-Files.
You know what it is? You're from downtown. You free spirited looking. Like this is why you.
Why you hate on
Oh,
Toronto
man.
so much, bro?
No, Toronto's cool, bro. I love Toronto.
Man, there's
Toronto's
definitely
real.
aliens. 100%.
I mean, like, aren't aliens supposed to be like elites and like smarter than us? How are they keeping the? You know what I mean? Like, our technology is not there.
They probably drove by Earth and it was like,
Drove by.
Yeah, they driving by. What are they
drove-
driving in?
there's a UFO.
They drive. Oh my gosh,
They drove by Earth and like,
I'm sick of this guy.
roll the windows up.
They don't got spaceships.
Oh, who they got down? Oh, they captured Gary. Shit.
Is it?
Please. Speaking of government, you know,
Oh, there's a lot going on.
A lot
going
going
on.
on.
I don't know if you're paying attention, like the political side of things, but you know, in the past couple of days, you've seen Trudeau, blackface.
I mean, brown. Well, yeah,
Brown,
it's blackface.
brown. It was brown
Blackface.
and blackface, I think,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
how do you
yeah.
feel about that?
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's Canada. Like,
You're not
everything,
surprised?
everything that's racist and everything that is hidden. You know,
It's facts. It's
Until it
subtle.
comes out. Very
100%.
subtle. You know, most of the states where you can just go on to like Trump's Twitter and you can be like, yeah, there it is. You know.
yeah, that's facts. Are you like mad about it or like?
I mean, like,
A lot of people are heated.
obviously I'm mad as a black person, but it's just like you're just used to it at this point.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like it's I don't even know. Like it's,
desensitized to it in a sense.
like I'm not surprised, and I'm sure like I don't even know because they live a different world. Like white people living in a different world. To think that's not wrong. You know what I mean? Just to paint yourself a different color and shit. So.
Yeah, it's
Some white people, not all white people.
No, yeah.
But like, I just don't want people to make or base their decision off of this. Something that happened 20 years ago because like people will pick candidates based on how they morally feel or how they ethically are, even if their policies don't align with how they what will benefit them the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they'll pick the guy that is more reasonably sound, more morally aligned with them. But if their policies are gonna cause them the most pain, they'll still go with them, which makes no sense at all. They're just trying to satisfy their own ethical code. If you're following me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid. Like, I get it, blackface. Like, I'm offended seeing that, but like, just don't base your decisions off of something that happened 15, 20 plus years ago.
But to hide it and never address it, isn't that an issue as well?
It is, but he did address it though.
When?
I
Recently?
think it was like as soon as it came out, he's like.
But before that.
Oh, these were things that happened, I think, in high school. And
he was a teacher, I think.
No, he was a student in high school, and then he was a teacher it happened the second time as a teacher in Vancouver at a private school. So, I mean, as a politician, you're not gonna go out of your way and say, listen, guys, by the way, this happened 20 years ago. Just in case, like, if it pops up in the future, just in case. I don't want you guys to be like, I'm not gonna, like, no one's really gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
But you should. Because he claims to be woke, he claims to be like aware of everything. You know what I mean? So if you've done that, you got some dirty in the past. Come clean with it before.
All politicians have some dirt on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's like
that's true.
Like the whole election and stuff. Like, we've seen this in 2016. It's like a fucking soap opera. Like,
100%.
You know what I mean? And like, I don't know what political party hired Pusha T to do this digging, but like,
they're successful. I'll tell you that.
As a black person, I think it's disappointing. Am I like mad? I'm not really mad. I'm disappointed.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. Like, I see that. I'm like,
and like she was saying, like, we're kind of desensitized to this shit at this point. Like, it doesn't like surprise me, but it also doesn't really like. I'm not like out here like like fuck Justin Trudeau. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even really care for politics in the first place. But I told myself this year I would care.
Yeah.
And now it's become a bit of a.
Justin Trudeau's like sketchy anyway. He's been like hiding shit from the Canadians, the public, and now this shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. So how do you feel about him? You're just kind of like.
I'm just like.
Are you kind of saying like, I don't mess with this guy, or?
I mean. Now, like, I don't even know. I just don't care.
Was that the icing on the cake? The blackface?
Yeah,
I see.
It's like you already saw it, They're like, oh, this nigga's hiding crazy shit from us. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
Boom.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about Andrew Scheer? Because he said some wild things. Actually, something that just popped up in the news the other day with the same-sex marriage comments he made. He's basically condemning it. This is in 2005, and he made some wild analogy, but it was stupid. Like, I personally thought it was a stupid analogy, but he like upset at the whole. Gay community, the LGBTQ community. So
you basically lost that vote.
You basically lost that vote. But he didn't address it yet. This is something that happened 5-6 days ago. Still. No word.
It's kind of messed up because like with politics, you want to pick someone that is the ideal candidate for like your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And this stuff that's coming out, like, a political party went and they had that in the bag. They were waiting for the right time to say, yo, is it time, Operation Blackface is a go.
They had some ammo, 100%.
And, like, that's going to, I don't know, it's going to get in the way of, like, the bigger picture of
That's
things.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
I'm not saying that I'm voting for this guy or whatever. I'm just saying, like, the people that are voting and the people that aren't voting, is this the icing on the cake for your decision?
Hold on, let me stop you there. Are you voting this year?
This year I am voting.
This is like the first time in what?
My first time in voting.
Waste man.
Hey man, for me to like come out here and do a podcast
shut
now.
The hell up, man.
For me to come out here and do a podcast is like you're realizing how much voice you have.
Bro, you're like 30 years old talking about first time voting, bro. What the hell are you talking about, bro?
The way I was living,
I'm upset.
The way I was living, I didn't really look at it as a priority.
I feel you.
It wasn't in my like I was looking here. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see past my nose. Like at the time.
Why couldn't you see past your nose?
Not because I have a big nose, but like just like the way I was living, I didn't care for politics. That shit didn't really. I didn't feel like it affected me. So why am I gonna pretend that I'm gonna vote now? At 26 years old, now I feel like okay, now I have a voice. It's not 30. This nigga think I'm 30.
It's neither here nor there.
He's just mad. He's mad I look younger than him. That's
crazy. Wow. That's what we're gonna go with today.
Eat your vegetables, kids.
That's what we're gonna go with today. Man, you're 5'9", bro. Stop this nonsense. Stop.
He needs some milk.
We can continue on from last episode, bro.
We're not doing. We're not doing this episode. Not today. Not today, Satan.
So, Badz, you're voting?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, everyone's just turning out to be the same right now. So
Nah,
but I will vote, kids. It's good for you.
October 21st.
Your vote counts.
Write that down. Your vote counts.
Mm-hmm.
This is not sponsored.
It's not sponsored. It's not sponsored.
Could be though.
No.
Trying to make money.
I didn't want to bring this up, but like, no, I'm not gonna bring it up.
No. Say it
Bring
with
it
your
up.
chest. Say it with your chest, kid.
What are like we think of Americans, not Americans, like we look at like Trump and their politics and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do Americans think of us when they see our prime minister?
I think they
With,
look
like,
at him like
blackface?
some blackface?
Yeah.
Like they're happy.
Isn't
Like
they happy?
told you.
Nah,
Please.
they're probably like, oh, that's nothing. We dealt with so much.
But here's the
worse, you know
thing,
what I'm
though.
saying? Like,
Here's the thing. I was watching the news last night, and one of the dudes in the picture with him spoke about it,
yeah.
and he said like, this guy's not a racist guy. He wasn't trying to hurt anybody by doing this. You know what I mean? I think like what he's saying is like, his intentions when he was doing it wasn't to, you know,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I understand. Like, I'm not like super like, oh, like fuck this guy, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, some shit's gonna come up on the other guys too. Like,
Oh, I'm just waiting.
just waiting.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, like,
Politics is a joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's not get too ahead of ourselves now.
It's a
I understand the whole intentions thing. Like, I'm sure he wasn't trying to actively, you know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know Justin Trudeau personally, you know? He wasn't trying to, like, actively hurt people, but it's just, like, the privilege and not knowing that's an issue, you know, and all that kind of thing that's the problem, you know? And not addressing it as a politician, knowing
But-
your politics going to come up.
But listen, guys, this happened in 2000. Like, you're in high school. Imagine how much dumb shit we've done in high school that we kind of look back and are like,
I never paint my
If I-
face
you know what
blue.
I'm saying?
If
Like,
I ran for prime minister,
you'd
it'd be over before you even started.
You'd be done. You'd be finished.
The news would be flooded.
Bro, people would do their Googles on you. You'd be.
But, like, who's doing this kind of crazy shit, though?
Oh, they hire some
Like,
serious.
are you, like-
some serious? Oh, like that in general, like
Like, we all did crazy stuff, sure, like, in high school and stuff, but who's taking it to, like, another extreme?
to do blackface.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done in high school?
I'm not gonna.
Is it
go-
comparable?
I'm not gonna go there.
It's normal stuff, like, things you can't
Listen,
be like...
guys, It's 2:40. It's 2:44 p.m. in the afternoon.
I
Currently.
plead the fifth.
I'm not gonna.
Not today.
Facts. It's too early
I
for
don't
this,
answer
guys.
questions.
I have,
I'm
the,
just
I,
saying,
I
it's
have
not
the
always-
right to remain silent. So, it's, you know.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who gave you the right to remain
What did you
silent?
say? I just.
No, he's
I'm
came
just
up with
reading
that
this right now.
himself.
I'm kind of just.
Oh,
I'm not saying nothing. I'm minding
Just
my
saying.
own
What'd you say?
business.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bet.
Don't
I'm
mind
just
me.
saying.
Say less.
So, you know,
You
but
know.
no.
Y'all wild, man.
Vote. Let's,
Y'all do blackface or something? Y'all hiding something?
I am black.
Yeah, like, did you go blacker?
How do I? Wow.
Did you go, like, pink, you know? 'Cause
Well,
you-
how would that benefit me?
you trying to get a part in the movie. I don't know, man. Like,
Wow.
you always see, like, the whole... Have you seen that?
I'm.
Where they'll, like, get, like, a light-skinned girl or a light-skinned, what's it called? Male. And they'll make them darker for the part, even though that's, like, a missed opportunity from some. for someone who-
That's what I'm saying. Just
that's a thing.
yeah.
I just think of
goes
like
deep.
the opposite of like the blackface thing. I think of white chicks.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
but that's not hurting anybody.
No,
Y'all
it's
having
just
some fun.
hilarious. Great movie. Great
It's in
movie.
your top. I seen someone put
And
it in their
inspir-
top 5 the
Top
other day.
5?
I see it now. I'm like, you disgust me.
White
That's-
chicks?
Yeah.
Is it
Why?
classic
It's a
though?
funny movie.
Top 5?
The breast milk. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I get that was a funny joke. Ha ha ha. But like, come on.
Maybe
guys.
like in like genres, like
Top
for
5.
comedy.
You can't talk to this guy about movies.
Nah.
What do you like,
His movie
Andre?
taste is like
I like the finer things in life.
What is that?
Quality,
What is that?
substance.
What is that? I'm gonna
You
need.
want my
Girl,
top?
yeah.
You want my top 5 right now?
Yeah.
Shit, you know, I'm going with Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I'm going with Saving Private Ryan.
Damn, that wasn't in your top 5 the first time we did this.
Hey, we switch up, man. We grow as humans every day.
That's crazy.
Rush Hour 2.
Okay.
Shit. Whoa.
Okay. Rush Hour in general.
You better,
Okay, I'll give
you better relax there, pal.
Oh, sorry.
I'm joking. What did I say for my other 2? Pulp Fiction, and then I would actually put Godfather up there too. I seen that the other day. That shit was classics. A lot of game in there. So yeah,
Classic.
Okay.
What about you?
Interesting.
What
Yeah,
about you?
let's get Bad's top 5.
Like movies?
Curious,
Mhm.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys are gonna like me after this though.
I'm not judging.
You don't judge?
I don't judge. I don't know about this guy. This guy.
I am.
For his birthday, I'm gonna get him like the white wigs.
Oh.
That's crazy.
You know
Yeah?
that the judges
This
used
guy
to
doesn't,
wear.
this guy doesn't respect me at all. Yo. It's crazy.
You should wear it under the cap.
We on 11 episodes
You
right
should try
now.
that.
We on 11 episodes right now. This is the type of respect this guy has. For
Swaggy.
me. I'm
I feel like you guys need like
dumbfounded.
counseling or something. You
I'm
guys having some
dumbfounded,
issues?
bro.
You guys having some
This is
issues?
insane.
Let's talk it out.
I'm dumbfounded.
What is it? What's bothering you, Andre?
I
Tell
don't
me.
know, man.
This is
I
a
don't
therapy
know.
session.
Yeah.
You're
I ain't
therapist
signed
now?
up for this.
What is it?
I didn't
Alex,
sign
Andre,
up for
come
this,
together.
man. I didn't sign up for this.
What did you sign up for? Tell us. The Gifted Gab / therapy session. Andre and Alex.
You know, I signed up for.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You matter.
Oh my, I'm sick. Next topic, guys. next topic.
What is it? We might get into it later, though. Go ahead.
Potentially.
What are we talking about?
Your podcast is I like it. I like
You
it
guys should check
because
it
It's
out.
engaging. I'll tell you that.
it's
You like it?
engaging.
Very
yeah.
engaging. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's your favorite episode?
I don't have a favorite
I know you do.
to keep it a buck, but
Wow.
the personalities that you have, your other two friends, I don't know their names specifically, but your other two friends,
Rally and Hodo.
shout out to those two. You guys have opinions that contrast each other and you butt heads, and it makes for like a really good formula with it. Something that I noticed at least. So, you know.
What about you?
What about you?
I like it because it's like, damn, this is how girls really think.
You know, like yeah, like,
Yeah.
guys put us on a little game too,
Really?
a little bit.
Okay. Tell me, which one did I put you guys on? Please, man. It makes me feel good about myself
Yeah.
and my podcast.
I like the one.
Why are you scared?
What did you had a name for it?
There's a lot.
End of the night niggas.
End of the night nigga. Hashtag.
Wow.
Hashtag end of the night
Want to
nigga.
elaborate on that a little
He
bit?
tried to say I'm one of those last episode. And you got me fucked up.
And, like, can you elaborate?
You felt that one? You thought you were one of those?
No, I didn't know. He tried to say that I'm one of those. That's what I thought of when we was talking about
You were
being
end of
out
the-
till 5 a.m.
You end because you were end of the night nigga. Please,
Like he
you know
stays
what
till
I'm
the
saying?
end of the night?
Yeah, he's
Cap.
he's doing.
Look at this
Do
guy.
you
Yeah,
want? Do you want to take mine and you can wear it? You can wear it if you
I'm
want.
gonna stop
bro.
you right there.
But
So hashtag end of the night nigga is a nigga. I don't want white people. Okay, I as a person,
Okay,
all right,
yeah.
or a guy, most likely, that let's say you guys are out and about, all right, and you're at a spot, and you see like a guy's checking you out. Well, like if you were a girl, you know what I mean, and then he doesn't do none. He just looks at you here and there. He's just waiting for you to come up to him and talk to him, and then right when he knows, oh, she's not gonna come to me, you know, at the end of the night when the lights go up and all that. He runs to you and he's like, yo, what are you saying? Yo, like, what's your number? Why you want me so fast? End of the night, nigga. He waits till the end of the night because he's like, shit. End of the night, I ain't got, it don't work.
so what's wrong? What's wrong with that?
Why are you waiting, sir?
He's trying to look for the most valuable opportunity to shoot a shot. Like what's wrong with that?
And right before I'm about
You know
to
what
go
I'm
home
saying?
and sleep.
When them lights come on, those lights go on. You can see how people really look. No,
You see the trolls, you see some
you know what I'm saying? Have you? No, honestly, you've been in a club before and you talk to someone while the lights are off. You know, this chick looks pretty cool. Good conversation. She looks pretty as well too. You guys walk outside.
Different story?
You're like, damn. This is who I talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this is who I just approach. Is they could be like two completely different people. So I feel like end of the night.
Happened to you guys?
End of the night. Okay, let's relax now.
That happened to you guys? You guys like, yo,
End of the night,
Beyonce.
dude. Nah, end of
And
the
then,
night, dude.
no.
Is like, you know, that's to me that's smart. Wait till the lights turn on. And you
Well played.
So, okay, wait. Did you just make that up? You just make that up?
I'm just being honest.
So you saying guys wait till the end of the night to make sure she's cute?
I'm not. I'm just saying it happens. I'm not saying all guys do it.
I'm saying they scared.
That could be
Ooh,
it too.
you
As well.
You don't gotta like if the lights come up at the end of the night and you realize, yo, this is a troll. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Don't talk to her.
That's
you just
what
go
I'm
about your
saying.
life. But the mans that go up to them and still talk to them
Yeah.
at the end of the night,
Yeah.
what's that? You've been watching me the whole night though.
But there's
Scared?
there's times where I was thinking of approaching your girl while the lights are off. Lights turn on. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
do without that
You know
still.
what I'm saying? Like, it's like, perfect.
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm like, okay, I don't have a problem with that, you know. But
You just came up with that right now. That's why you're like,
I promise you, I'm being dead ass. That's happened like multiple times.
you're like, oh.
You're like, I saved by the light, I guess. So, you know.
Okay. Okay, that's one excuse why you would be an end of the night niggas to make sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Most of the time, you're just scared, bro.
Wow.
Most of the time.
What are your thoughts on like body shaming?
It's not right.
It's not right.
It's not right. Why do you feel like you have the power or the opinion over someone else's body to be like, you should be this way and this way and this way? You don't know anyone's struggle.
This is what I was telling Andre when he's trying to see I'm not 6 feet tall. Don't do
Listen,
that.
I'm speaking out of facts, bro. I see you like a lot. You're in Air Max and Timberlands like 9 times out of 10.
That's crazy.
You telling me you 6 feet, bro? Like, stop this capping, bro.
We're
Nah,
gonna
honestly,
going
like,
on?
nah, honestly, like,
I forgot to bring the measuring tape. I said I was gonna bring it.
yeah,
this
because you're
episode.
scared, bro. I understand, but like,
But like with women be like, oh nah, if he's 6 feet, if he ain't 6 feet.
yeah,
No,
like,
that's not
you
right.
guys look at 5'11" and 6 feet like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if he's 5'11", nah, 6 feet. What you doing over there? Come, let me talk to you for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Like, he can look like ass. But he's 6 feet. He's gonna, you know what I mean? But like, let's say there's a 5'11" nigga and he's a 5'11" guy.
You
right?
can you can swear. Or, you know,
Am I allowed to cuss?
I just
Yeah, you
choose
could.
to like limit it a little bit. But yeah, keep going.
Okay, let's say there's like 5'11" and 6 foot. 5'11" is looking way better than the 6 foot. 6 foot looks like, a trash bin.
Okay.
Why am I gonna talk to him because he's 6 foot? You know? Height is, sure, it plays. It's like a plus. It's like for guys, like, oh, I would love if she had like a fat ass. I love if she had like, you know what I mean? But end of the day, if you find someone else like attractive that doesn't necessarily have all that, are you gonna say no?
Would you talk to a guy that's shorter than you?
I mean, at the end of the day, where's my
Wow.
shorter than me?
Wow.
No, okay. If I'm attracted to you, sure, yeah. End of the day, that's all
That's
that
how it
matters.
should be.
Cap.
That's how it should
super
be.
cap. Not a lot of women are doing that.
If I happen to not be attracted to someone who is shorter than me, then that's not my fault.
Okay.
That's my.
I feel like though with height, like it's never a bad thing. Like a girl will never talk to you if you're too tall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like with you said you made the comparison with a fat ass. There's guys that, don't get me wrong, a lot of guys like fat asses, but there's guys that will be like, that's too much.
Like,
That's too much. You know what I'm saying? I can't handle all that.
really?
Yeah, so it's like I wouldn't say it's a turn off. That's stupid, but like people have their preferences. Let's be real.
I'm an ass guy, so
You're an ass guy?
Yeah.
So is there such thing as too fat?
If you're ass guy, no, right?
There's
No such thing.
no such thing as too fat?
You gonna make me? You gonna?
I'm gonna get you in trouble. Hey man, this is a gifted gab.
No, there's no such
Talking
thing
about,
as too
bro.
fat when it comes to ass.
That's cap.
Yeah, see,
That's
because that's his
cap.
preference. He likes
That's cap. There's
what?
Why?
What, like-
I don't know why.
What?
Like, if it looks scary, like that's not a human being, then maybe.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
proportion. You know what I mean? Like, no, but like body shaming ain't cool.
Yeah, no,
Body
but
shaming.
there's double standard to this shit though, bro. It's a double standard.
Why?
Cause like it's cool to talk about height, but it's not cool to talk about weight. You could joke about a guy's height, but you can't joke about someone's weight.
That's true.
Even though weight's something you can control and height isn't.
But they're both insecurities. Let's say you are actually insecure about your height.
Definitely,
You
yeah.
still can't speak to some, just because it's not as.
I mean, take Alex for example.
Coming for Alex.
keep,
eh?
keep my
5'10".
name out your mouth.
No, I'm
Oh,
joking,
no.
but like,
Here's the thing though, like, women have a whole industry that like feeds off insecurities.
facts.
You know, maybe that's not the
No, I would say
main
feed, yeah.
intention, but like
It's part of
it's
it.
$1 trillion industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For guys, it's like you short, you're short. Like,
Wait, now you seen those things where you got like those insoles and shoes that give you like 3 inches?
How do you know about that? Andre, how tall are you?
Andre will be 6'3" so bad.
Are you wearing?
Listen, I'm 6'2", guys. Come on, put some respect
Are
on
those
my
2
name.
inches coming from themselves?
Wow.
What you
I'm fed
wearing?
up
What
right
you
now.
wearing today, bro?
I'm wearing some Chuck Taylors, man.
They got so.
No elevation. Come on.
Ooh. Okay.
Come on. All natural, baby. Come on. We here.
But like,
Oh shit.
I think it's it's an assessment to like the times we're living in. Like we were talking about sensitivity last episode.
Mm.
People are
I listened to
sensitive.
that one.
Oh, you did. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
People are super sensitive about different things, right? And body shaming. Obviously, men. I don't think men really care. Well, the bagel guy. You guys remember him?
Oh, that's way back, bro. These guys aren't gonna remember that.
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, that guy was talking trash in the bagel store, convenience store. Some short dude, and then all of a sudden,
I think he's a midget.
he's not. You think so?
He's
Well, anyways, some short, white, middle-aged guy, and then he was talking up. Some guy came in, literally rushed him and said, "Yo, calm down." Had him on the floor, and then he's like, "Bro." I think he kept quiet after that, but that video just went viral on Twitter, a little bit on Instagram too. But
I don't think I saw that one.
yeah,
you definitely saw
it was a little way back, but you know, I think a lot of people probably saw it.
Definitely saw him. I mean,
What was
no, because he's short and he's just like fed up with people body shaming him
Yeah,
for his height. Like,
Oh,
He says it's little man syndrome. No, it's a real thing. Dead ass. Like
Really?
people,
like he
small
was
man
actually
syndrome?
little.
like he's a small
Oh,
guy,
okay.
but small man syndrome, they'll feel like they have to do things to like
Big up.
big up themselves, prove their,
Point. Real.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's one thing I noticed in that vid.
Yeah, see, height, you can still be sensitive over that. You know, it may not be as extreme as, oh, you're too fat or you're too, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you still shouldn't comment on someone's.
But you can joke about it more though. It's just, like society accepts height jokes. Like
Yeah.
women will joke about a man's height and be like,
Yeah.
it's too short for me.
if
Like,
100 calls a woman fat, ooh,
oh, I'm getting ripped.
ripped.
Oh.
100%.
They're
I've
gonna
never
find-
done it, but
No.
like I'm getting ripped if I
Getting ripped.
chose to do something like that.
That's true. So do you guys feel like women shouldn't comment on height just because?
I don't give
I'm
a
not,
shit.
saying,
you
I'm
know?
not saying.
I'm above average, so I'm good. You know what I mean? So I don't really care. You can comment on my
I'm not a
height.
little person.
No, I'm not.
You said what?
What?
What
I
you
said
said?
I'm above average.
What's going on? You guys have to. Hey, counseling after a podcast. All right, we're gonna do some relationship.
That boy mad.
Mm-hmm.
He big mad.
This guy said he's a. Yeah, never mind.
6 feet. If y'all want to measure, let me know. Let me know.
But yeah, body shaming? No.
But like our society's built on that double standards. Like,
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
and like, is it a shame? Yeah. Is it disappointing? Yeah. But that's the reality we live in.
Mhm.
Like, the double standards are, as much as we try to like, advocate for equality. I said this. Did I say this on this podcast? Until like it's done in private, like actually
Yeah, I think you
behind
did.
closed doors.
That's where the real work gets
That's
done.
where the real work is
Yeah.
done. Until it's actually done behind closed doors, it won't be done in public. Yes. Which is kind of sad, but like, but it's in the double standards everywhere. It's in dating. It's in, the body shaming. Like I can't show up right now. If I pull up to the podcast wearing a skirt,
What?
Man, you can do that.
no.
Don't judge. It's your life. Are
Wait,
you
what-
happy
look at
wearing a
this-
skirt?
No, how's that a double? I don't understand how that's a double standard.
Yeah.
It is a double standard
How?
because women are free to wear that, but if a man does it,
Those are roles though.
gender roles,
Yeah,
the
those
gender
aren't-
roles come with the
those aren't-
standards too.
They come with a standard, but you're not necessarily saying those aren't two things that you can like.
It was just an
Directly
example.
compare. That's a
It's
horrible
it's an
example, bro.
example. I had a bunch
Come
of other
on, bro.
examples,
Give
but
us-
a lot
give
of
us
people
something
might
better,
get
man.
triggered.
Nah. Come on with it, bro.
Like there's a lot of examples where like men can do some certain stuff, women can't do certain stuff, women can
Yeah.
do certain stuff, men can't do certain stuff.
Yeah.
The skirt is just like a shallow
Like-
example.
For example, body count,
Oh,
double
Go ahead.
standard there.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying?
Big time double standard.
Huge double standard.
Mhm.
Guys are allowed to have larger body counts compared to women. Women are shamed for having, larger body counts. But I think now, like in our society, I think we're becoming more accepting of,
Oh yeah, we are.
women having large body counts. Like people, like to a point where it's just like I don't even care about it. You know what I'm saying? Body count's body count. It is what it is. We're
It is
adults
what it
now.
is. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
According to a survey of adults aged 20 to 59, women have an average of 4 sex partners during their lifetime. Men have an average of 7.
Who's taking this?
who's taking? Yeah, bro. Like where you getting resources
This is
from?
NBC News. The first thing that came on Google.
I was gonna say I'm sitting right here. You just Google.
I don't know about all that, bro. But okay.
Why? Are you a little above?
Okay, I don't know what. Don't try to. Don't be doing those ones, bro. What's wrong with? What's wrong with?
I'm just asking. I mean,
What's wrong with
I'm well.
Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I'm
dog?
well above the
This guy trying
the
to
number 7, which is
take it well above.
yeah. Hey man, I'm here to embrace my truth. I'm not. I'm
Nah,
not running
facts.
from
That's
Get
all.
the gap.
That's all we are. That's all we're here trying to do. You know.
you know. But like, there was a double standard in that. I think the double standard has slowly deteriorated.
I've had one of my friends say like, "Yo, the reason why that is because men are holding women to a higher standard."
What?
Yeah.
Bro, what are you talking
No.
about, man?
What's
Yeah.
your thought?
Get out.
What's your thoughts on that?
That's a lie.
You don't think so?
So a higher why would that bring a woman down? Because we are human beings and we engage in sexual activity.
Exactly. But his
That's
thought
just him
process,
trying to be like, I don't know how to say it nicely, so here it is.
his
Oh,
thought
yeah.
process is like body counts are bad, but because we're holding you to this high standard, you guys should be, thankful that we're doing that.
That's why this is craziness to me. What do you mean thankful to men?
And it
Thank
says-
you for, shaming us and saying I can't have all this and that because get out of my face.
Yeah.
You're done. Who's your friend?
Do I look like 6'9" to you? Shit.
Who's your friend? I'll find
I don't
you.
know who you're talking about.
That's
Shit.
just
I
lie.
don't think like it's me personally,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal because we always talk about how we have all these standards, but when you meet the person that makes you feel a certain type of way,
Yeah.
all of those ideas and ideologies, whatever you had, it's gonna go away. If you say it isn't, it's because you haven't met that person.
Nah, but listen, let me give you a scenario. You're talking to someone for 3-4 months. You guys are gelling very well, chemistry. She pops up to you and says, "Yeah, I got 75 bodies."
Bruh.
You're gonna be like, nah, you're good. We'll get
gonna
together.
bother
Still. What
you.
the hell? It's gonna be on your mind. Let's
It'll bother you.
let's not act like body count has no merit in our decision making. It does, bro.
Like, it won't bother you. Like I understand what he's saying. Like it's not gonna stop you.
It's not gonna stop you,
but
but
it's gonna bother
might
you.
think
it's
about
gonna be on the back of your
You
mind.
think
Like,
about it.
damn, 75.
I'll really, if she has 75 and she vapes, then I'll cut. then we're done.
Vaping is icing on the cake.
What if like no 75, just vapes? Still cut out.
Just
Still
vape.
cut
No.
out.
You
We're not
vape?
doing it.
No.
I was gonna say you have to leave right now. Shit. Nah, I'm joking.
That's fine.
But
What were you guys saying about body counts?
The double
the
standard.
double standard.
Oh, that last comment. Okay, yeah. So you said that you wouldn't care because you like the person, right?
If you actually like the person, yeah.
Which is what Andre's saying.
I think it matters like how much you're invested into that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could really like a person, but what does that really mean? Like
Okay, let's say first date, guys, all right? You guys, I don't know why, but this
Okay,
would even
first
come
date.
up. 'Cause
Yeah.
it shouldn't even be like talked
yeah,
about,
I
but
wouldn't even,
body count.
Okay.
That's what guys usually do, though. They ask you, hey, what's
guys
your
are
favorite
squares.
color?
I don't ask.
Body count.
I wouldn't even ask.
I don't even wanna
body
know.
count. I don't even want to know on the first date. What the hell?
I don't want to know.
But
Stories I've
what would
heard.
happen? What's your scenario if she says something wild, like a wild
Let's say you
number,
guys get onto the topic, ooh, and you guys are like body count, and you're like,
and she says some wild shit?
75. But you already like the girl, like you're already vibing with her.
First date, I'm not even. I probably.
You're not gonna
wouldn't.
do a second? What if she was fine?
75 bodies, man.
What's wrong with her? What's the issue?
Man, nah, I don't know. About
75 is a little too extreme.
all that, man.
That's
She knows what
pretty-
she's doing. What's up?
I don't know. Yeah, she has experience, but like
But why? Like, let's say you
too
guys
much
connect
of anything is
emotionally,
bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
emotionally, mentally, everything is there. That's the only thing
just the
that's
75 bodies.
yeah. Your
Yo,
ideal girl, right
listen.
there.
Yo, I'm gonna get some shit for this one. I just 75. Come on.
Okay, something higher. Like, okay, a high
Higher?
number.
What? I think you
A
say
high
something
number
like
for you.
realistic.
A high number for you, but that's not really too.
Okay, I'll
crazy.
give you like my. Nah.
You don't have. You
I don't know, Alex. How are you feeling, bro?
You vibe with her.
75 is like such an outlier, I feel like. Like, that's
It doesn't happen, but I'm just saying if it did
Like we're
happen.
the weird scenario.
if it were to happen, honestly, I would go in the moment. It'd have to like be in the moment for me how I look at her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on some real shit. She'll tell me that, but I gotta go off. What am I feeling at the moment?
This guy is capping, bro. Oh my god.
Is it a cap though?
Bro, you would not try to entertain that girl anymore. If she said 75, your heart would stop.
But you gotta listen. Look at how she explained it. She said if you're vibing, everything.
Yeah,
is,
I
you know?
understand that. Vibe's cool. Chemistry is there. You know, you really enjoy it and
Same
like that
interests.
girl.
Mhm.
Same
Nah,
interests.
75. I'm not doing it still.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, I want to know why. Why?
She belongs to the streets.
why are you looking at me first? You just
Why?
answered.
Why?
Shit.
Why?
Like, if I'm like,
What's the reason?
This is tricky now.
Is it gonna make her? Is she a bad person? What's the reason?
no, it's nothing
No,
about
it's
her
not
as
a bad
person.
person. It's just
What is it?
we, as men, we have preferences too. I'm sure women get, you know, a little turned off when we say, "Oh, we have this much amount of bodies," right? It's like it goes both ways.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, 75 would bother me.
Yeah,
but,
that-
like 75 is a lot.
but you're not talking to that. You're not gonna continue talking to that girl with 75 bodies, and it's not even just the bodies. For me, it's more so like the proximity of those bodies to me. Like, do I know some of the guys you smashed? Am I close with them? If that's the case,
But why does that bother you?
If she's
Like,
smashing,
okay, if it's your best friend, you would know. But if it's like if you don't know the people she's been with, then is that a problem? You know what I mean?
but
Like,
All that matters is if you laying it down better than the 75.
hell no,
dudes.
bro. That's
oh, it's
all
an
that
ego
matters.
thing. It's an
It's
ego
all
thing.
that
not even an
matters.
ego thing. Nah, you could be walking on the street, not knowing that her best friend or her, some random guy that she just said what's up to, back that,
It
3-4
is
months
something to
ago.
like. You shouldn't care though. So it does have to do.
It's
with
not. It's not that I shouldn't care. It's just for me the proximity of those bodies to me. If I know these individuals, or if I know these friends, and I say what's up to them on the street, I have conversations with them, and I'm close with them.
Would you judge somebody with a high body count?
No, but I wouldn't ask.
That's
Period.
The thing.
So what if that conversation comes up and like
Oh.
you're kind of?
I'm not. Me
Yeah.
personally, I'm not asking.
I'm not asking
'Cause I don't want a girl to ask me.
100%.
No one's asking. Right?
Good point. Good point.
I don't want it to come up. I'm not gonna ask.
But it always does. It's
doesn't come
inevitable.
up.
It always
There's
does.
a lot
at
of
some
girls
point.
I've talked to. They never ask me, and I'm like, okay. And then I have that number that I use in case.
Yeah,
they
you have.
ask.
Yeah, every guy has that. Yeah, facts.
What do you guys have fake numbers?
Every guy has that fake number.
like
Yeah,
one-
100%. Nah, that's gotta
One
be
and only.
realistic.
I'm sorry, niggas, if I'm,
Nah, we spilling too much game right
Good.
now, yo.
if your shorty hits you up after to ask you what the real number is, I'm so
'Cause
sorry.
the number can't be too unbelievable. It can't
Yeah.
be too good, but it can't be too bad. You know what I'm saying? There's
What's
there's
a
little
good
area
like?
there.
What's like a good?
Fake
I-
number?
Like 20, 25.
Damn,
Is
I was
it-
gonna
is
say
it a good one?
14.
14. Nah, I say like 25. 25 is a good, because it's realistic.
Okay,
25 is
25.
yeah. 25 is realistic.
and then too much.
Like, what's too much considered for a guy? See, this is all subjective, but for me,
Come on. I know you already have it. Yeah, go ahead.
shit.
Let me just drink some water.
Yo, so both this weather, yo, it's kind of hot today. So,
Oh
like,
wow. Okay.
I had a jacket on earlier, and it
You
just,
took it off. Okay, but like, what was
Yeah,
the
like
number in
it's-
your head though?
but the jacket I had though was mad cold.
This guy
You know
sidestepped
what
the
I'm saying?
bullshit.
Did that jacket have a
mad.
number?
Huh?
No.
I don't know the barcode on it, but anyways, what's a high body count for guys?
I know you guys
I
have
know
one.
guys.
Just
I
say
know
it.
guys in triple digits, so like that's,
It just okay. It just matters on how
it
active.
just
I think 3 digits is.
3 digits is wild. That's
Wild.
that's wild.
No, that's not healthy, man. That's 300.
You got 300.
Not 300.
Nah,
like
100,
three
nah,
digits. Like
100.
I just assumed 300.
100 plus. Like you got some baggage.
Well, yeah. Like as long as you know what body count doesn't matter. Don't ask because obviously we're all emotional beings. So you're gonna think about that. Like Andre said.
It always comes up though.
It doesn't come up for
Event-
me.
It's not even like I'm asking, but for me it always comes up.
Like they're
one
asking
way
you?
or another. Yeah. It's just like in the flow of conversation, however it might
When
be
they
going.
ask me,
You
I
guys
said,
playing
"Do you really
21
wanna know?"
questions?
This guy's at 21. Oh my gosh.
21 questions. Are you a virgin?
What's your favorite color?
And then are you a virgin?
What's your
Or-
favorite shape?
And then are you a virgin?
What's your favorite what month you born in? Oh,
Are you-
cool. What are you wearing right now?
Okay.
The fuck?
And then it goes into okay.
Nah, it just jumps from that's high school shit though. I don't do that.
What if? This is a question for Badz.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking to a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys are vibing. Okay, I'm digging this guy. All right.
Boyfriend.
He's like, listen, I got something to tell you. I got a whole other family.
Oh.
All of a sudden, this whole time, you were just a side chick.
You were left in the dark.
Mm-hmm. And then you just, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
No,
Thank
but
you
it's
for your
like,
time.
it's been a while now. Like, you've been,
Couple years.
not a couple of years. Let's say 8 months.
Ooh.
8 months.
Some-
You've
that's
invested
some
a lot of time.
invested, yeah, some time.
Okay.
Time and money.
And he has a whole other family.
You didn't know about it.
How the fuck did I know? Like, what kind of shit am I doing for me not to know? Okay, but I have like, come on, like a whole family. Like you're hiding a whole family. I'm leaving. I don't care how emotionally attached I am. I don't care. No.
Mm-hmm.
A whole family?
Oh,
No.
So what about a dude with a kid?
Like he doesn't tell me about the kid?
No, I'm saying you guys meet up and like maybe on the 4th, 5th day he tells you I have a son, by the way.
I'm like, I gotta go, son. I gotta go.
Wow.
That's crazy.
No, okay.
Wow.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to be no stepmom. I'm sorry. No
Wow.
disrespect to, it's just me as an individual.
But that's respectable. That's your
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to play stepdad.
You're not trying to play stepdad?
No.
I know a couple dudes that are still.
Just because, like, I want my own kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So why can't you have your own kids with that kid?
Because they always
You know
come
what
up with, "You're not my dad."
What?
You're not my dad! You also hear something! Ugly ass fucking
You're
noodle!
not my mom. I'm like, yeah,
I'm saying?
you're right.
Those ones?
I got a
Oh,
mouse.
I was watching Power last week.
oh shit.
What was Tommy's mom say? What'd she say? She's like, Lakeisha will never put you first because she'll always put her son first. I'm like, damn, that's deep.
That's.
That's some real
She's
shit.
not wrong though.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta compromise. And me, I'm childish. I don't want to compromise.
Are you proud about that? You saying that with a smirk on your
But,
face?
like,
I'm
If
just
she-
honest with myself.
Yeah, you can be honest with yourself, but are you doing anything to better yourself?
What do you mean?
This guy said he's childish with a smile on his face.
I'm fine. I'm
Like,
okay
that's a
with
good
that.
thing,
I
bro.
acknowledge it. It's at least I
Waste
know
man.
about it.
Waste man.
No, it's not.
What?
We're young right now.
Yeah,
we
no,
shouldn't have to
100%.
compromise.
100%.
Why
What
should
do you mean you shouldn't have to compromise?
you should do whatever it is you want to do with your life. Do it. You shouldn't have to compromise for anybody.
Yeah.
If you want to live life on your own terms and do
That's
what
a
you want to
fact,
do,
yeah.
Okay.
why should you have to think about
External
external
influences
and things that don't
yeah.
line up with what you're trying to do?
You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Give me an example.
Okay.
Tell me a story.
Oh, you guys want story time?
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, say you like someone.
Okay.
Okay. You have your whole thing. You got Badz With Friends is booming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got everything going on. Your significant other, this guy that you likes you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, I don't think you should be doing the podcast like that no more. He's trying to have a say in your,
your life.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he wants you to compromise now for him.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do?
Okay. Okay. In those circumstances, obviously, forget you. No, it's my life. It's my career, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But I thought you meant like compromise. Like, why be in a relationship then if you're not like from the get? Like, there's certain things you can compromise. Then if it's actually just you in your life, then no, obviously,
I got one for you.
Okay.
We're all young. We all have families. So a situation where, your family puts this pressure on you to have a man. Or for me, like I get asked sometimes, why don't you have a girlfriend? I'm just like, listen, I always say the same thing. I just say my generation is
Different.
It's different.
That's the best way to put it. But like, in that sense, your family wants you to live a certain way and to have a relationship and to be in one. But how do you feel about that? Like, how would you go about that? If your family's consistently putting pressure on you to say, listen, it's time to get a man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Get married,
we're only getting older, getting married,
Well, I feel like if you are, I'm an immigrant, right? My parents are immigrants, so obviously that pressure is always there, right? You have to just fight them, fight your family. You know what I mean? In the
I
sense
agree.
where like if it's not affecting them, if you're focusing on your life, if you're making money and all that, you know what I mean? Like they need there's certain boundaries I feel like family cannot get in between. So if those pressures come up, you tell them. We'll talk about that here.
And sometimes they can feel entitled to those boundaries too.
Yeah.
So you gotta really learning the power of saying no is actually a skill. Learning, for me personally, I had to learn how to say no. That's something that's so undervalued.
Self-love is best, bro.
Exactly. It's a sign of, like you just said, self-love. So in that sense, that's a perfect scenario to use it in.
Yeah, say no because it's your life. They're not gonna live with you, with your husband. You know what I mean? If you force a marriage, if it's not, you know what I mean? They'd rather you have a husband and kids by like age 21 or whatever than actually be happy, and be in shambles. So at the end of the day, I know it's tough to say no to your parents and all that kind of stuff, but there's some shit in life you gotta do.
It's different for immigrants, I think.
It's very different, yeah.
Immigrants is like, the way, our parents did shit is way different to how shit is done now. Right? So they look at it like you have to replicate our formula, but like I'm sitting here like I'm not trying to replicate your formula. You guys came here to give us a better life. It's up to us to figure out how to, carve out your own path, how to take full advantage of living in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
If like the situation isn't getting crazy and like abusive, or your parents are like, no, we're sending you off, you know what I mean? Then there's room for fighting. Do it. And if you feel like it's getting like the pressures are extreme and they're trying to fight you and everything, you gotta cut. Find the strength and leave, because it's your life. You gotta live it. They don't have to be married to the person you
Facts.
are forced to be married to.
Facts,
So
yeah.
get out.
Facts only.
you guys hear that?
Mm.
It's Badz with some inspiration for you guys.
Bad's advice. Bad.
Badz.
Like not bad advice.
Badz advice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about dating in this climate.
Okay.
Let's talk
Complete. Yeah, I wanted to get to this. It's different times we're living in. Like we said before, I think from our parents' age compared to now,
about
a lot harder.
Why?
Harder, you think?
I think it's a lot. I think it can go both ways, but I think for me personally, it's a lot harder.
I think it's easier.
A lot more obstacles.
I think here's what I see. This is what I see when I log on to Twitter. Is so many women, man, you can maybe give me some insight on this. So many women so desperate to be in love. And I don't understand why.
You want to say something?
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
And I just want to understand why, because I feel like I've said this before, like women don't need men.
They don't really.
They really don't need us.
But some of them don't realize that.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
This is what we hear.
Yeah,
Here,
we don't
coach.
need men,
This is what we
but
came here
human
for.
beings, they need companionship. So it doesn't mean necessarily they're like equating you to their success or anything like that. You can be successful by yourself. What they want is a partner to accent
with?
that. Yeah, share it with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really hard. Like you said, it's hard to date. Well, people are getting cheated on. People ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not so much, I need a man to survive so I can stay home. You know what I mean? It's like everyone wants that. We're human beings. We want companionship. Finding that is hard. Who doesn't want to be in love? Have you ever been in love? Like that feeling is amazing, right? So, of course,
It's a
who doesn't
nice
want to feel
feeling.
that shit?
Depends
Of
how
course.
many people you ask. Because if you ask this guy,
I think love is beautiful. I just don't see myself in it. Like,
you completely dodged what I was trying to say. But okay.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
What? What's the problem? I feel like there's some shit going on here.
No, I'm just saying. You said being in love is
It's a beautiful
a
thing.
beautiful thing. But I'm saying
Come on, say it with chest.
this guy,
Mm-hmm.
this guy right here.
Oh no, is he gonna expose you?
We said it on previous episodes.
No, it's just
all
like
it is.
sometimes it could be more practical. I feel like for some
Practical?
people. For some
This
people.
guy said,
What?
You're dealing
What do you
with
mean practical?
multiple. You're dealing with not just one. You're dealing with more than one person.
Yeah, but they have to come together for that.
That's double the feelings.
What do you mean they have? Wait, do they all know about each other?
And like that's how it should be. I
That's
don't think you should be
but
like
he's not
it
doing
should.
that?
I mean,
No, I'm saying like that's how it should be. Like
Yeah.
it shouldn't be like I have this relationship and I have this separate relationship.
yeah.
No, they
Those
should
are
be
side
aware of
pieces.
each other. Yeah, that's side
That's a
pieces.
side piece.
You know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah.
what I see a lot of is like people just promising, for example, okay, if like I meet this girl, I tell her, I'm this and this,
Yeah.
and like yeah, this guy tries to be this and this, but then he ends up having a side piece. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of me telling this person all this stuff and leading them on and then just being a fucking piece of shit? Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
It happens. Yeah.
It's better to just be upfront with who you are as a person and say, yo, this is what I'm about.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
what I'm doing. If you with it, you with it. If not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you save so much headache because relationships, when they work, they're beautiful, right? When they're not working, they're a headache. Even when they're working, they're gonna be a headache.
Yeah,
You
it's-
just have to choose which relationship is worth the headache you want.
You know what? Have you? I don't know if you guys listened to 2 episodes ago about oh shit, forgot my own thing. Not this one, not the last one, but the one before that.
Okay.
What was the name of it?
I'm trying to remember. I was trying to. Okay,
Keep going.
not body count. The one after that. Fuck, this is embarrassing. I swear I have a podcast. Not soulmates. No.
I think Soulmates. That was one of them. No.
let's say soulmates for now, and if I remember, I'll say whatever, right? But my friend Hodo, she's basically, you're saying the same thing as her. She believes in situationships until endgame, until you find the right person. So from the jump, she's saying, I'm not about to commit to you, just like how you're doing right now. Let's say you're dating somebody or talking to somebody in a situationship, right? You see something that intrigues you, you're not gonna let this situation right here block that, right? So you basically in a bunch of situationships until you find the person is worth endgame.
Because like at this right now, it's like, okay, if I'm with one person, and like after a certain point, you gotta drop everything to make shit work with one person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the point of my life to do that.
Okay.
Simple as that.
You're being honest. Yeah.
I'm not in the point of my life right now to say, okay, I'm dropping this and we're gonna do this and this together. I'm not in the point of my life. Like, why would I add that stress onto myself when I already have 10,000 other things on my mind? I'd rather just take shit as it comes. This is what I'm doing. Are you with it or not? Simple.
That is more. I feel like I can understand that better than I can understand like the shit beforehand. It's just like you don't want to commit. You don't want to settle down. You know what I mean?
No, because what am I gonna do?
I get it.
I live here. Okay. You know, like I'm at home. I'm doing this. I have my hands full with other shit to be like, yo, I have to do a relationship with someone on top of that.
Let me ask you a question. Is distance a factor in this?
Not really.
It's not a factor?
No.
So would you continue that type of relationship with someone that's far away that you can't see every day?
What do you mean?
Like this type of polyamorous relationship where, you know, you're not committed to that person. You're in a situationship with them. But at the same, even though you're not in a situationship, like let's be honest, situationships, you still have like a slight obligation, but a slight sense of
like
duty towards that person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
From an emotional standpoint?
From an emotional standpoint. So it's like, with your side, do you feel like because you can't see the person every single day or because you're not always able to, you know, physically be with them, does that affect how you view a polyamorous relationship?
No.
At all?
No. Because like a relationship with a person takes work.
Yeah, 100%.
It takes work. You have to do shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not some shit like you can just, you know, you have to do shit to like make a relationship work.
So that's what
I'm right now. I'm not in a state to say, yo,
yeah.
I can't jump in like, yo, drop everything to go and do this shit with this person.
Yeah,
or like
okay.
do shit with this person. I'm just doing my own thing.
I feel
doing
you.
what I have to do. It's priorities, man. Like priorities.
I feel you.
Do you feel what I'm saying? So like, you know, that's I don't
know if I agree with it. But I
you don't have
understand
to
it.
agree.
But I understand it.
You know, it's not for everybody.
No, I get it. I understand your situation, like the whole thing, because you're not trying to settle down or anything like that. It's work.
It is work.
You know, girls are a lot. I understand.
Girls are a lot.
I get it. I know, I get it. But it's just like, I think the difference is like you're able to, I don't even, well, actually I don't know you. So, but like that, you know, but like you're not able to
sit and say like at this point in my life, maybe when I'm like 35 and I'm ready to start like, like
35.
for like girls, no, because girls have a window, right? Am I right?
You guys have a clock.
A clock, right?
Yeah.
They have to, you know, they have to like do this, and this, and then start a family. You know what I'm saying? For me, for a man, I'd rather like hit and miss and all this other shit I'm trying to do, and then when it's all okay, I can say I'll settle and start a family at 45, and I haven't missed a beat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, why can't you do both at the same time?
Well, you could, but like you could do both, but like you know what I'm saying? Like in a relationship, you have to make adjustments. You know, you have to.
But the right relationship, I think,
the right relationship.
That's what I was gonna say.
Would help
right
yo
relationship.
substantially.
The right
Because right now you're looking at relationships as like a hindrance to whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But someone that's there to support you and knows this is what it is you're doing in your life and accept that and still says like, all right, you know, I'm gonna be by your side. I think that's a win-win in that case. But when you think of polyamorous relationships, you're already limiting yourself to that opportunity.
Hey, polyamorous, polygamous, if you can make it work, make it work. That's how I look at it. If you can make it work, make it work. To each their own.
Yeah, I
Facts.
Not everything is for everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might sit here and say, okay, yeah, I'm not looking for that because it doesn't suit my lifestyle right now.
That makes sense, and it also sounds like you haven't found that person, the emotional connection with.
And that's another thing. Like, how do you look at relationships? Do you look at shit from an emotional standpoint, or do you look at shit with logic, or is it
I
a
think
mix
it's
of
gotta
both?
be a mix of both.
Yeah.
You know,
But mostly like emotional, because it's like, yeah, you looked at it logically, but within that you always you lose sight of like the emotional aspect, and now you're just in a relationship that you're just like, yeah, why not, I'm comfortable.
But
you know?
but
and
emotion.
that's no what she said right there.
I don't know.
Comfortable. A lot of relationships might be with the wrong person,
Yeah.
and you might get comfortable.
I get
And
that.
that's like, for me personally, that's like my fear.
Okay.
That's like, I actually fear like I'm in the relationship with the wrong person.
Yeah, I
and I
feel
get
you.
way too comfortable. And bro, like 10 years, we look at 10 years like a long time. 10 years is not a long time. 10 years can go by and you've been in a relationship with one person and your whole life has flown by you. All these opportunities have flown by you. You know, like, it's scary. And like, I see it. I'm a guy, I'll try to learn from the mistakes of others.
Okay.
Okay? When I'm in the store selling carpets, 3 times a month, okay? A husband will walk into my store, look at me dead in my eye.
You can feel the pain in his eye.
Look at me dead in my eye. He asked me, "You married?"
Oh.
I'm like, "Nah."
Don't.
He said, "Don't do it." At least 3 times a month.
That's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Wow. If I've seen this 10 times plus, maybe 15 times plus, this situation, the wife dragging the husband into the store to look at a rug.
Yeah.
I love it. Keep spending your money, baby. I love it. But like,
56% off. Go ahead.
like, if a man is looking me in the eye that is, 30, 40, 50 years older than me, and he's telling me, it's like, yo, it's like me, I'm a guy, you're playing ball, I played ahead of you, and I tell you, yo, don't do this,
Yeah.
and you go ahead and do it.
I don't know if it's the same thing.
But you know what they did? They got comfortable, because
That's what I'm
love and all that, like, relationship is never supposed to be that hard. It's supposed to be easy, like hoping you finding the right person. You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
supposed to be
It's- I
easy,
think-
though?
No.
In the sense where when you do have conflict, when you do fight,
Yeah.
it's not hard to resolve. It doesn't put a strain on you. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So like those people coming into your shops, they're old, right? Like we
They
said, remember
old.
the pressures of our parents. They had those pressures, and that shit happened. You know what I mean?
I don't feel no pressure, so I'm gonna carry on how I want to carry on.
Like carry on until you're 100, and if you want to get married, you know, if that's the search for you.
I like to go by like a philosophy where it's like, in a relationship, 80% of it flows, 20% of it is conflict.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because naturally, we come from 2 different families, 2 different upbringings, 2 different backgrounds. Yeah. There's gonna be conflict. That's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? But at what point is conflict too much? You know what I'm saying? So of course there's gonna be there. It's gonna, like, it's inevitable. Like I just said, it's gonna be there. But at what point do you say, okay, listen, we're just not compatible for each other? You know what I'm saying? We're just.
Well, it's like when let's say you're starting the relationship. You are missing the red flags because they were always there, son. They were always there. You ignored them because at this
sometimes
moment,
people don't catch them though.
And that's no. But
because
what
you're
she's saying is
blinded.
real. Because when you infatuated with someone, the red flags are always there.
Infatuation's key.
Lust.
And I wanted lust is too, but I remember what you're saying like maybe a couple minutes ago about emotion, how that like this is something that like you predicate and like you value a lot. I don't think that's the best way to go about it.
But like I agreed with you when you said a mix.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cause
Not purely emotional.
Yeah, because with emotion, emotions change. One day you could wake up beside your partner and you won't feel the same way you felt about him or her, and you're not going to be loyal to that individual. I think with a lot of relationships these days, a lot of them are based off emotion, and that's why you don't have that loyalty aspect. That's why you have people cheating on each other. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty is a thing that's fading away, especially in today's day and age. So
absolutely.
that's something.
Is it really that hard to find loyalty?
And this, hell yeah, bro.
I don't think so.
How?
I don't think so.
I think
it's there. I think people just investing in the wrong people.
That's the thing too. But not everyone has the talent of knowing who's really gonna be loyal for them and who's not.
Yeah, because like you gotta like.
So I got an alarm.
Damn. That's how you feeling?
Maybe we can turn up.
I just had an alarm. I mean, shit, it's Friday.
Turn it up.
But anyways, yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot what was he saying? Loyalty. Like in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like I said before, you have to have a mix of both, right? Logical and emotional. So if you need to put aside the attraction and this amazingness that you feel towards this person and start thinking things like logically. That's how you find out loyalty. Never give anyone your trust. Always keep pieces for yourself. You know what I mean? So like to find loyalty, you
Hold on. Never give anyone your trust.
until it's earned, nigga. I didn't finish my sentence.
Who determines if it's earned? Like, at what point is it earned?
When like that's the relationship. So like people often go into relationships 100,000%.
Yeah.
All of me and John
Yeah,
Legend said
that's-
that shit, right?
yeah.
Never do that. Take your time with that.
That's
shit.
what I'm doing.
You can't.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just,
Keep yourself.
dabbling.
don't give this guy a
I'm
fucking hall.
dabbling.
Don't give him a hall pass, man.
I get
Like,
a hall-
he's
I get
doing
a
it
hall
another
pass.
way.
Slack. You slack, bro.
I do get a hall pass.
You're extremely slack, man.
Not
You better
really.
sit down in your seat, kid.
I get a,
Like,
hey man, I live exactly the way I want to live. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what I gotta do. Say no more.
But
Like to find loyalty, obviously you need to go through things with this person, right?
yeah.
So before you do that, you need to like always like don't be on your toes, but like be like aware.
Don't be oblivious. Yeah,
Don't
I
be
feel
like,
you,
oh
I
my
feel
god,
you.
they're amazing. I love. We both.
it
love.
doesn't have to be all or nothing. I think that's the problem.
That's the that's the
That's
issue.
the problem. Like me, I'm 1 foot over the fence. That's all it is. I got 1 foot in
Until he's sure.
until I'm 100% sure.
That-
That's as simple as that.
That's how he can
But
find loyalty.
How do you know? Because that other person that you're equally invested in is probably saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And they probably have side pieces. And they're probably like, I'm not going to invest in this until I'm 100% sure. So someone's going to have to bite first.
Yeah, but eventually, this is the thing though. You look at it like getting caught. It can be
Yeah.
a thing that can come to a mutual agreement. That's what a relationship is, no?
100%.
It has to be a mutual agreement. It's not a
Yeah.
competition.
100%.
Love is not supposed to be a competition. I'm not supposed to be competing over who's falling for who 1st. It should be, oh, okay, now the time's right, everything's good, boom. Now I can be with this person and this person.
I'm just saying
And that person too.
people are scared to make that leap though. So I'm saying I think one party's gonna have to make the decision is listen, I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm gonna drop all these on the side and I'm really interested, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really feeling you. I wanna know where we could take this. So I think until one of the parties does that, I don't think
You know what
it's
the
gonna go
problem
anywhere.
is from the get?
What?
None of the parties are doing anything, right?
Yeah.
There's not. The communication is trash.
Communication.
you need to talk.
That's facts. That's
If you're like
facts.
from the get, I'm not giving you 100% of me because like
Yeah.
talk about
That's
it.
bad advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you communicate. Like let them know.
That's-
Like put your pride
You
to
might
the
have started
side.
something with that.
Yeah,
Shit.
there you go. You're
But
welcome. Put your pride to the
yeah,
side.
pride's huge, man. It's huge. I think that's why a lot of relationships don't last in today's day and age too. Prides are too high. So
Yeah.
when something goes wrong, oh nah.
That's a part of keeping
Dropping
pieces
you.
for yourself. If you think someone's interesting, keep a piece for yourself. Put your pride to the side and ask them, so you know whether to pursue it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how you find.
Honestly, if
your
you
shit
just upfront with everything, shit is so much easier.
Communication is key.
Yeah, facts.
out. Right?
Facts, guy. Why are you guys looking at me like I need to be
'Cause I
taught
feel
this?
like you were
That's-
asking.
Fuck outta here,
Because that's why
guys.
I look younger than Andre. I got no stress.
Bro, you got gray hairs.
Please, aware.
It's
And I eat my veggies.
5'11". Eat your
6
veggies.
feet
No, no,
and
no,
3/4.
No.
Hold that.
I
Come
don't
on,
like
man.
it here. Just joking. Stop.
This guy
Stop
drinks
fighting.
shisha twice a week, man.
Yeah, once a week. You see our last podcast? You said once a week. Now you saying twice a week.
I said
Something that ain't adding up,
listen,
Jack.
man.
Something ain't adding up.
Shit.
There's some cap on this podcast.
Did I say drink shisha too, or did I say smoke?
You said drink.
I think I said drink.
We'll
I'm
let it fly.
tripping, bro.
We'll let it fly.
Anyways.
I'll let it fly.
But yeah, that I don't even know how we got onto that. Something. Oh,
That was intense. It was
Polygamy.
heartfelt.
yeah.
Polygamy. I think polygamy can work. I'm all for it. I think like different types. There's so many different kinds of relationships that we don't like. We're just so used to seeing the nuclear family, right? Because that in American Western society, that's the type of family that is prevalent. There's so many different types of families all over the world, you know, that aren't just man, woman, right? Sometimes you go to some, you know, places in like South Asia, a village might raise children. A village of women might raise children with one man or with no men at all. Or like one woman might be, you know, I've seen, what's it called when a woman has multiple men? There's a word for it.
I don't know.
Honest?
I don't know. Still, I don't know if that.
Talking about
I don't know how
opposite
that
of a
works.
gallus? Or are you just talking? What are you talking about? Like,
Oh, I mean like in a relationship standpoint, like as like
Oh.
from like a commitment
oh shit, okay.
standpoint.
You got me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like there's so many different ways. Who's to say like this is wrong or that's wrong? It's up to the person and the people involved in it,
Facts.
right? unless the government gets a hold. The government don't want no parts of that.
I wonder why.
Great question.
I think it was last
What's the
year.
problem?
There was two dudes got arrested for polygamy in BC. One had
What?
24 wives, the other had 13.
What?
Oh
What?
man, you must be offering.
That's
Either
the thing is but the thing with polygamy, I think the issue is like not so much of like the idea, of it, because if someone's okay with that and they're able to love one man together and it's okay and they have all these wives, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is like a lot of women are getting manipulated and like abused into these types of situations. So it's not necessarily like polygamy is the issue. It's just how
It's
it's
how
abused.
it's
yeah.
being
yeah,
handled.
it's fake
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, fake
here's
love.
here's I think why it's illegal. You have to really think.
Yeah.
If a man has 10 women behind him, do you think the government really wants that? Like a man that's able to have.
Hell no.
They don't want that because that's empowering. If
Yeah.
10 women are behind, because one woman empowering one man, that's power.
That's extremely powerful.
Look at Obama. Now imagine if you have 10 women empowering one man, or
But
20.
You also have to look at the quality of type of woman.
Yeah.
You know what
That
I'm
too,
saying?
but like that doesn't just because you're 2-3 women are in a relationship with a man doesn't mean they're less quality of a woman.
Well,
Does
I mean,
it?
you can have women who have no moral code, no
Yeah.
value in themselves, and
That and that
that's
goes
gonna
to
do
her.
nothing for you.
That goes to her point on like, what were you saying about like? I forgot to.
Yeah.
Oh wait, like how you use
Manipulating women.
Yeah.
But if people are aware and they're actually,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that's a whole different story.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have to manipulate women to doing that,
But why did 10 women need to like fucking empower
10
one
is
man?
10 is
10,
extreme. I'm
that's
just
very
saying, like,
extreme. Like, but 13, you said a man had 24 wives.
it's a lot.
I don't even know. Maybe because I will never ever partake in that type of shit. Like
Yeah.
be like a second wife or a third wife. But like I just don't understand how they're able to do that. Like don't you just like don't you find
How's
someone
the time? I want to know how the time is
money.
distributed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Takes a lot.
That's why it's like it sucks. That's why it's frowned upon because it's not successful half the time.
I don't know. I
are
watched
you
the
sure?
show.
Are you sure he's not working these girls, or these are actually?
He's a Mormon.
Shut the hell
Oh,
up.
he's definitely working.
Two
these
white
girls.
guys.
He's working these girls,
They're
man.
working
There's
them.
no ways. There's no way. There's no other scenario where I can see this being like a relationship without him working.
Yeah, you never
24
know, man.
wives?
With social media now,
Doesn't make
you
sense.
see like so much shit will be so much more prevalent. You'll see it because like
And also like emotionally, like don't you just like one person more than the other, naturally?
Yeah, everyone has favorites. We're humans.
Yeah. So I don't understand like the whole thing with polygamy because you always
I always ask my parents who their favorite son is.
you see they're like probably Bars.
I would probably say the taller one.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Bars told us in high school that he was half Brazilian.
You know why?
Why?
Because like where we come from in Iran, they call that Brazil. I don't know. Like there's actually Brazilian flags like
Around.
in like black Afro Iran. Yeah. If you go there right now, you get in a cab, some will have a Brazilian flag on their shit.
But y'all not really Brazilian?
No. It's just a little. It's like an inside joke they like black Persians do.
Like no one was Persian there. He was the only one. Whatever.
That's why no
That's
one.
one
That's
for
why
No one caught up.
Well,
he's
okay.
trying to.
No one
He's
caught
trying to.
on.
No. That's what they say though. Yeah, like it's a joke in Abadan in southern Iran. They be doing that, but like no. We're actually of Nigerian descent,
Oh.
Iranian and Nigerian descent.
Why are you laughing?
I'm just.
Say
It's
it.
funny.
Nothing. It's just no. It's not funny. I've heard this like 30 times, so I'm like, okay, we get it now.
He's like loving the word.
No, but
Persian,
he hasn't
alright.
heard it. He's sick of me telling people I'm Persian. That's
we
why.
get it, man. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shit, man.
Oh shit.
We going places with Andre and he's fed up because he's not the center of attention anymore. It's usually him. But
Yeah.
then when you bring me
I'm
around,
cool being
It's
on the
over.
side, man. Throw me on the side.
Hey,
I'm
man.
cool,
Laying low.
this is a duo, man. Don't
I'm cool.
It's a 2-man
Cool,
team.
man. Shit.
The tag team.
Not ridiculous.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
man. Get the gab.
Get the
We
gab.
We an entity.
Mm-hmm.
People keep wondering who controls the Twitter account.
It's this guy. It's not me.
Whoa.
I'm not the one on the
This guy
Twitter account.
ratting, man. Like, relax, bro.
It's not me. Okay? The office
It's both of
slander.
us. It's both of
The
us.
terrible top
It's
5.
both of us.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Um,
Again, counseling, guys. We need to get this sorted out.
No, Andre,
alright?
my nigga, we good.
yeah,
Don't worry,
here,
we straight.
good, yeah.
But no,
Communication.
communication is
That's-
key.
It's very key.
Very key.
Mm.
But on that note, we ran up the board with the time. Badz had us talking forever.
Yeah.
We
You can keep going if you want.
No, we thank you for coming.
We
Of course.
appreciate, yeah.
We appreciate it. I think make sure you guys check out Badz With Friends. It's a hilarious podcast.
Thank you.
It's
Check it
really-
out. I don't know how to do it.
Some niggas might be triggered.
I
What?
think a lot of you niggas will be trade. Well, you need to hear it though. Like,
They'll like it. I promise you'll like it. I try to be the guy perspective.
yeah.
You try to be the guy perspective.
But yeah, I try my best. You should listen to the one we're about to release Tuesday. It's called. I don't know. Actually, no. Okay, when is this
Whenever-
going to be released?
Wednesday.
Right, Wednesday, yeah.
Okay, go check out our episode. It's called "Get the Guy."
Ooh,
101.
shooting your shot.
Yeah,
Hitch.
yeah.
Oh, we
yeah.
Ladies.
I'm tuning into that
Ladies.
shit.
Get
Y'all
the
need
guy.
this.
This is how you
Want to
do
hear
it.
these perspectives, shit.
Y'all
Yeah.
need this.
Yes.
Facts.
We don't need it. They need it. Well, we'll listen.
Yo, you need it too. You need it too. You need to take some.
I want to hear what, like, from a woman's perspective, how they feel like is the best way to get a guy. that's why I'm tuning in. But we'll see.
They're not good at it most of the
We'll
time.
see.
You know what I'm saying? So
You guys shoot
We're
your
trying to-
yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a pro, but I just, like I said, I Google it and I just say what it is.
You're semi-pro.
What? You think so?
Semi-pro.
I think I'm learning from myself.
Hey, you can learn anything on Google nowadays.
Well, I was just joking. I'm original. Okay, I was joking. You guys gonna cut this out too, hey?
Nah, this is all.
This is
You're gonna
all
cut this
on
out in
here.
editing.
This is all on
This is all
here.
going
Original.
on the pod.
This is all on here.
Okay, good. I didn't say anything crazy then.
On that note, make sure you guys subscribe, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe again.
Why?
I don't know.
Unsubscribe.
Check out our YouTube channel. We're gonna put out some of our full episodes on there from now on. We're gonna put all of them actually.
The Gifted Gab podcast. Check out our Twitter. The Gifted Gab. We got some, hilarious content on there as well too. Just something less serious for you guys, to give you guys a little bit of a laugh. Instagram, obviously, The Gifted Gab. Email any questions, concerns, comments, giftedgabpod@gmail.com as well too.
Yep. And keep an eye out for our next blog post. We'll have something out for you this week. Giftedgab.com. Subscribe. And yeah,
On that note,
we going.
Deuces. Bye, guys. I don't know. I'm not good at this.